This isn't the most exciting gear you'll ever buy, and this is a bit of clickbait because we're not talking about this cool little fill camera here. We're actually talking about this V-mount battery from Neewer, which is one of those things that might make your life as a photographer or videographer a lot easier. This is the Neewer PS099E, and while the name isn't that sexy, I'm pretty sure that this can make your life a lot easier as a videographer, but also as a photographer. In this video, I will show you what it can do, how I use it, and why I think that a reliable power source like this can make your workflow a lot simpler. Let's get started. The 099E here packs 99 watts of capacity at 14.5 volts with 6,800 milliampere per hour. And while these numbers might not mean a lot to you and for me as well, it's not something that I care that much about. Basically what the numbers means is that this will keep it under the threshold that allows you to travel with this battery if you go on a plane. And that is of course really nice because then you can take it with you wherever you want to go and use it. And one of the things that makes this battery stand out here from Neewer is the multiple ports that it has available for you to use and plug into a device. And we're talking a D-tap, a BP port, and a USB-C BD port that supports up to 65 watts of charging. And this means that you can charge it in about 3 hours or use it to power accessories that will normally need an adapter to work. And if you don't know much about V-mount batteries, it might not seem that important that you have all these different pluggable options, but it actually is really useful as you learn along the way that for different kinds of setups, lights, cameras, monitors, you might need a different kind of cable to plug in. It also means that you can use multiple devices at once and plug it into the battery, which is really useful, of course.
Now, most newer devices don't even use D-tap or BD ports anymore. They run on USB-C power delivery or simple DC adapters. The nice thing here is that this battery has USB-C BD built in, so you can plug it straight into your laptop, camera charger, or even a smaller LED lights. It basically doubles as a really powerful power bank. And here the Neewer battery delivers up to 65 watts, which is pretty decent. As you see, I have another V-mount battery here that only gives up to 40 watts, only allowing me to go to 60% of full power on my 65 watts light. You can buy D-tapped adapters that will let you use the D-tap port and go up to the 99 watts that the battery delivers if you need it. Not all of these works great, but I've linked the one that I have here that works. You also get a DC 12 volt output, which is great if you have lights or monitors that take a barrel plug power input. You'll need the right cable for it, since most of those devices come with a wall plug by default. But once you got that sorted, it's a really clean way to power your setup without running long AC cords.
So the build feels pretty solid, and while this is one of the lighter V-mount batteries out on the market, it is still pretty beefy, I think, when you hold it, which can be handy if you're using it on a rig, because if you have a camera rig, then of course you still want some weight to counterweight your setup to make it less shaky so you can get those really smooth shots. So the main advantage of a V-mount battery, of course, is the freedom that you'll get with a power source that you can take with you. No extension cords, no messy cables, just plug it in and then you're ready to use it. So when I'm filming or doing hybrid photo video work, I can use a battery like this to run my key light, to power my monitor, charge my phone, or make sure I have power enough on my laptop so I can get those photos going if my client needs them right away. Or in a studio or home scenario, it keeps my setup a lot cleaner because I can carry around my lights and use them where I want and still have a lot of power and runtime so I can get those cool shots that I want. And again, keep extension cord and power cables out the way so children or family animals won't trip in the cords laying on the floor. And unlike smaller camera batteries that slowly lose voltage, this one here from Neewer stays consistent until it is almost empty. So no flicker or unexpected dimming going on with this battery. So if you're mostly a still photographer, a V-mount battery might not seem the most obvious thing to go and buy. But here are a few ways that I think a still photographer can still benefit from a V-mount battery. First of all, if you are using continuous light to power a photo shoot, of course, this is a really nice and handy power source to have with you because it is a lot easier to move the lights around and you can power the lights wherever you are in the world no need to be next to a power socket. If you're doing a event or commercial work out of the house, you can use the V-Mount battery to charge batteries so you can keep shooting all day long, or you can use it, as I said, to power your laptop if you need to use a laptop to send photos straight away to your client. Using a V-mount battery lets you go totally cordless, so you can build a cable-free setup for headshots or product photos. You can also just use the V-mount battery to charge your phone against something that might be handy if you are out on a travel or a longer trip, or you need to go several places during a day. Then you might run out of battery on your phone, and then you need to carry power banks and stuff like this. But essentially, a V-mount battery is a much more powerful power bank that you can use for a lot of other things than just charging a phone. Overall, the Neewer PS099E is about flexibility and ease of use. It is compact, it is relatively lightweight compared to other V-mount batteries of this size and power output. It charges fast over USB-C, and it gives you pro-level power without the bulk or price of high-capacity power batteries. So whether you are a filmmaker, a content creator, or a hybrid shooter who might want a cleaner portable setup, this is one of those tools that makes everything just a little bit easier. So I'll leave a link below if you want to check out the battery and the specs. Thanks for watching this video. If you found this interesting or helpful in any way, please make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It really makes a lot of difference for me, and I really appreciate it, so thank you. All that's left to say now is take care, guys, and I will see you around. Boy.
I'm the biggest in the game. I'm the one they talk about. Everybody know my name. My resume is loud.